All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everyone. We've got two exciting updates to share today. A brand new selection box and an upcoming Banlist overhaul. Let's start with the selection box. The end of guilt. This new box introduces powerful new support for several decks, including Psychic, Asmenia, White Forest, Snake Eyes, and Elderless, giving each of them a fresh tools to stay competitive. Alright, with that, let's see what is in the new box. Alright. First of all, we have the Asmenia. This card requires Queen Asmenia and a fusion or single card. Alright. So in order to use this card, you can either fusion or tribute one Saint Asmenia you control and one phase that must your opponent controls. You cannot read this by card effects. Okay, I am definitely fine with that. Okay, but then again, each time your opponent loses or I card, it loses 500 attack. Okay, so the effects would be negate. Plus those effects would not be active once it loses attack until it's zero, basically. Zero attack can activate any effects. Okay. Okay. Next up, we have the Snake Eyes Synchro card. I never thought there would be a Snake Eyes Synchro card, but there is one. Okay, so I'm definitely fine with that. Alright, so it says during the main phase, with a monster your opponent controls into spell and swap zone like any other Snake Eyes deck. Okay. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can target one monster and one continuous spell on the field and destroy them both. Okay, definitely fine. Well, I'm not fine with that. Not fine with that at all. Okay. This is a reprint of the Psychic and Punisher. Okay, next up we have a new Psychic Fusion card. Okay, let's see what it does. After this card is fusion summoned, it gains 1,000 attack for each synchro SYZ and link. Use them as material until the next of the end turn. So it will be boosted for 5,000. Okay, 1,000 is good. Exactly. Actually, if it stays on the next turn. Alright, if your opponent was special summon a monster, we can banish that monster, negate the summon and banish it. Awesome. Awesome. The graveyard effect is if this card is in the graveyard, you can banish one teleport, normal or quick play spell from the grave and special summon this card back. Okay, awesome. That's a good card for the psychic deck. Next we have is the Fallen Angel of the Golden Land. Now this card is absolutely related to Ellis. Yes, Ellis is getting new support as well. Okay, so what this card can absolutely do is, let's see, distribute one light zombie monster, okay, and bring this card onto the field. Okay. And then after this card basically sits to the grave, you can basically bring out Banlist itself from the deck or as the deck or the graveyard. Okay, so this is absolutely a good card for any Banlist card here. I don't know about putting this in the what do you want to call it? I don't think it's good to be in the not zombie deck, but the oh yes, the branded deck. I don't think this is absolutely good to be in the branded deck. All right, Psychic Blaster 2. All right, take a target one bandits monster, special summon this card onto the field. All right. During the main phase, Cricket Fake can banish one monster from the grave. Target one face-up monster on the field, banish it, then gain life points equal to that banished original attack. Okay, so we can only use it that turn and only that turn. So we can only use the effect once. Okay. Only one time we can use this effect to banish, and then we can also gain life points. Very good card. Very good. I can see myself playing this card. Exactly. Diablo Star. Vengeance. Oh, okay. Using some more Snake Eye support, I see. Okay. You can banish one spell and a trap from your hand or graveyard and bring this card into the field from the grave or hand. Okay. The quick effect is you can pay half of your life points, target one souls, destroy it, and then if you also control another Diablo monster on the field, you can bring out a tuner single monster that is a loser or spellcaster from your acid deck. So, okay. So you're telling me you can absolutely bring a tuner single monster if you control another Diablo style monster when you use the effect. It's going on here. That is amazing. That is wild. How is that even a legitimate? I don't know. I'm going with it. All right. Diablo White Wits. All right. So you're telling me this card can be used a White Forest card instead of a Diablo Star card. Okay. Understood. Okay. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. I control two or more Diablo monsters. Okay. You can also send in one spell from your hand or field to special summon this card from the hand. Okay, so that is the effect of a White Forest card. Is to send a spell or monster from the hand and bring this card onto the field. Alright? If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one Sinful Spores or Diablo summons from the deck to the grave. Okay. That's definitely an effect of the White Forest. What we got here. Okay? Mindful Caesar. Now this is a psychic tuner monster. And the effect is that if this card is special summoned by monster effect, or would be normal summon, you can pay 2k life points and one teleport, normal or quick place back off of the deck to graveyard. Okay. Alright. Okay. So that's how you can literally probably fuse into the Sun Kicker Oracle here. I'm saying that there might be a teleport fusion card or fusion psychic fusion card. I'm not quite sure. That may probably is a psychic card that allows you to bring fusion psychic monsters onto the field. I'm just guessing. If this card is banished, you pay 1,000 life points and special summon this card back. Very good. Ooh, look at this, a field spell for the White Forest. Okay, this card will allow you to search any White Forest monster and add it to your deck to the hand, but you cannot spell them anything from the deck except Dark Monsters. Okay, good. Dark Monsters are what considered to be White Forest. They don't like Secret Monsters, are they? No, no, I don't think so. At least I don't think so. Correct. Okay, the first time a White Forest monster will be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed by battle. Alright, that's the usual effect. You can also target one white monster you control and treat it as a tuner. Okay, good. That's definitely a good way to definitely bring out more synchro cards. Definitely good. Okay, new spot card for the Edit okay, and it's also continuous. You can pay 800 life points and activate one of these effects. Special summon this card as a normal monster, a level 10 or 1500 attack and 2800 defense. Okay, then you could also return one monster from the field to the hand. Okay. Second effect is that you can set one of your banished gold land or add spell or swap cards. And that is definitely a good thing for Adolets, but I am not paying Adolets at all. It is just not my thing here. Oh, a new swap card. Okay, swap Holic. Target one spell you control, destroy it, and if you do, set one normal swap. It can be activated this turn while you have 3 or more swaps in your grave. Okay. So it can be activated the turn is set. Okay, not too bad, not too bad at all. It just puts you in the mind of, oh man, what is that deck that literally can activate the swap cards, period? Is it called the swap hole deck? Yes. The swap hole deck is the only deck that is a heavy swap cards, just like labs. Exactly. I can see myself playing this card in Labyrinth and also the swap hole deck itself. That would be amazing. Okay, look at this. We got a new psychic fusion card once again. It is called the Absolute Ice Sun Kicker. Okay, must be fusion summon. And when it is also fusion summon, pay 2 life points and bans all the face-up monsters your opponent controls. Awesome. And also, if this card is in the grave, you can ban 6 and special summon one level 10 fusion monster from your astral. So, are you absolutely positive you can absolutely just bring this card onto the field, which allows you to bring the Ice Kicker Oracle? Do you have access? By banishing this card, can you absolutely get the Ice Kicker Oracle? It could be possible. It can absolutely be possible. to bring this card onto the field. But the thing is, it will. Oh no, I'll say yes. I'll say yes. This will be positive. All right. Okay. Next up, we have the Zoras and Cursed Thunder God. Each time your opponent activates a card or effect, gain 300 life points immediately after it resolves. During an opponent's turn, quick effect, you can pay 1500 life points and switch this card to activate one of these effects. First effect, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all face-up spell and spells your opponent controls. So, in other words, this is basically the new Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm has the same effect, except you have to have no monster to activate it. This is just like Lightning Storm. Yes, this is just like Lightning Storm. Exactly. The lightning same, almost the same effect just like this card here. What is going on? Literally, this may be literally one of the cards I've ever read. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, what's up with this? All right, Serena Psychic Sources. If this card is synchro summon, you can pay 1,000 life points, set one normal or quick play spell card for a deck or graveyard, or banishment. If this card is sent to the grave, you can target one card your opponent controls, or two if it controls a psychic monster that's frozen or synchro that has returned to the hand. Okay, so basically, if it controls special can return cards. And we can also set any teleportation or normal quick play spell from the deck or grave with this Swiss Arena, basically. Okay, good. All right, Silent Psychic Magician. Okay, this card is special summon. You can target one level 4 or lower psychic monster from the grave or banishment special summon this, and then you can also increase its level by 1. Okay, so they can basically become a level 7, a level 8, or whatever you want it to be increased by, but it only has to be increased by 1 level. Okay. If we control, if a card would be, a single card would be destroyed by, no, wait, hang on, what is this? If we control, if this card you control would be used as single material, okay, you can treat it as a non-tuna monster, and as a non-tuna. Okay, so if we have like I say, okay, yeah, this card to the field versus what's basically this card is a level 5 tuna itself, okay, and you have a level 2 monster. So this becomes so basically you can bring out the I'll say so. Wait a second. See, so hang on a second. So will this be an easy access to the second end Punisher? I'm thinking if this card will be used as a non-tuner monster for a single card for a single material, correct? Will this be an easier access for the second end Punisher? Probably so, because this card is a level 11. And then on top of that, we also have a level 12 psychic monster that have yet been seen, I think. I think that's like a level 12 psychic monster. Um, okay, come on, seriously. But the boss muster will basically be the second end Punisher, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is basically be the boss muster. The second end Punisher would be the, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it allows you to get easy access to basically bring this car onto the field. Okay. Okay, where's this? Popular of White Forest. Level 4. Okay, in this card, special summon, you can target 2 White Forest monsters in the graveyard, put it in a spell and trap zones. Okay? During part of the quick effect, you can activate its effect and synchro summon these in this card. Okay, so we got more White Forest support, and including with more support for the White Forest, we also have more support for the Sensorions. Because as long as there's White Forest support, there will also be for the Sensorions. Because White Forest goes with Sensorions. White Forest, Sensorions. Okay. Most of them are just reprints. Okay, what do we have here? Serena Psychic Girl. Okay, this card is a level 2 tuner. This card is normal or special summon. You can banish one card from your hand. If you do, you can bring out one level 4 or lower psychic monster from your deck. So this is the combo right here. This is a combo starter. The combo starter is absolutely very necessary if you are playing psychics. Because psychics don't really have a combo, but this card will be the combo starter for the psychic deck. Okay. You can also target any face-up monster that has a level up to the number of psychic monsters control and increase their level by 1. Okay, so we control 2 monsters, we can increase any monsters by 2 basically. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? Filio Diablo. Okay, so this card would basically be the search card in order to add a Diablo card from the deck to your hand. Also, if your opponent controls a monster, you can basically special summon 2. Okay, or instead, okay, if this card is basically balanced, you can make all Diablo style monsters gain 500 attack. So this is a search card. Awesome. So Diablo Star has a search card now, which makes the combo more defined. Okay, so then on top of that, while this card is basically balanced against an extra boost by 500. Okay, so 3500 attack monster balanced this spell card, boosted by 500. We got 4K on the field. Awesome. Okay, Curse of Diablo. Okay, if you control 2 or more Diablo style monsters, you can send 1 card you control to the grave, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Okay, that's good and all, but you also gotta kind of be in account that some of the cards may not be destroyed by card effects. Correct. So you gotta take that into account. Okay, I'm saying this is not a bad card, but I'm not a big fan of Diablo Star or Snake Eyes. If this card is sent to the grave or banished from the hand or deck, you can banish one Diablo's spell from the deck to the hand. Okay. This is basically good for myself, but not, like I said, I'm not going to use L. Okay. Next up we have is the Crossing Oxfing. Okay, why is it not showing? Crossing Oxfing. During the main phase, quick effect can target one of the banished level 7 or psychic monsters. Okay. Spell summon it from the deck. Wait, spell summon it. So, okay. So if one of these cards would be basically banished, including psychic, let's say say this card is basically banished. We can bring this card back. Correct. That's how it works. Okay, during a battle phase, quick effect, you can trigger one other monster, gain life points equal to its wisdom attack, and if you do, that card gains as much attack until the end of the turn. Awesome. So we got a revival synchro card that may be used in a psychic deck. Okay. Okay, prototype Socket Blaster. Discard this card. Spell summon a level 4 lower monster friend hand or banish. Okay. If this card's in grave, you can banish one life. You can pay life points, 1,000 life points, and one other Socket monster friend grave. Spell summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. Okay. Remember, Socket is all about paying life points and gaining life points. Correct. Okay, parallel teleport. What does parallel teleport do? Let's see. Tribute one psychic monster that has a level. Okay. Spell summon one level 7 or lower psychic monster from a deck or extra deck. And then if we those monsters are original levels are different, you can lose life points equal to the different times 1,000. Okay. So you can basically tribute a monster, bring that card into the field. Awesome. Good combo, good combo, good combo. The combos are getting better for psychics, but what? Like I said, we just there's only one combo starter for the psychic deck, which is Serena, Psychic Girl here. This is the only combo starter. There are any other combo starters for psychics except this one card here. So we gotta figure out a way. If I were to make this deck, we gotta figure out. I have to figure out what else is the combo starter if I were to make this deck here. Okay, the Sinful Spores. Signification. You can activate one of these effects. Target one Diablo, monster in grave, or banishment. Discard one card, and if you do spell summon that monster. Okay. Second effect, target one effective monster and spell zone spell summon it. Okay, you can only use this effect once per turn. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, we got two more cards left in this box. Okay, let's see what these two cards are. Her Psychic Minister. If we control a Psychic Minister other than her Psychic, you can spell summon this card. Okay. It sounds like another combo starter here. Okay. You can banish this card and one other psychic monster from your hand from the graveyard. Target one fetch monster and fill a monster to the end of the turn. I don't think this will be another combo starter here. Yeah. Alright, look at this, look at this. We have a teleport food, which allows us to absolutely fusion summon a psychic monster. So this card allows us to fuse a socket monster here. So that's how we can bring some of these socket fusion cards onto the field by using this card here, which is Teleport Fusion. If I face up socket monster you control that I was supposed to summon from the extra deck is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard. You can target one of your banished socket monsters and special summon it. Okay, so we can basically revive this card, revive any card, and so basically, wait, so you're telling me you can absolutely just by banning this card, revive one of our second monsters here. Exactly. Wow. Exactly. Wow. That is what I needed here. Well, guys, what is your review on this new card? And not only this new cards, we also have the one, the only band list. Yes, the band list is absolutely going to be hit apparently this week for the band list. Let's see what this band list is going to be considered here. Okay, let's see what. Let's go to the band list real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Fast after refresh this. Okay, going to the band list. Other. Okay, for the band list, we have some cards that may be unlimited. Unlimited is the Supreme Dragon Starving Venom Dragon. Now, the Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom was limited to one because of predator plants. And now, since we rarely see predator plants, it's probably just going to be per 3. So you can fully predator plants, including with this card here. So this card, like I said, this card was used in predator plants, and that's why they literally limited to. That's why they limited this card to 1 because of predator plants. Okay, but now since you rarely see predator plants, they're going to put this card back at 3. That's absolutely amazing. I'm glad they're absolutely going to absolutely do this. For, for to be absolutely balanced, they have to put some of these cards to 3, not completely at 1. So this is very not big or huge sayings, but I would say this may be a start. Exactly. I'm not going to say that I like predator plants at all. I don't like predator plants at all, but with putting this at 3 just because. If that's the case, anybody want to play predator plants, it'll just be at 3, correct? Cause to be forbidden. Okay, the Oslo Christia has been hit. Repeat, the Oslo Christia has been hit. It's not going to be, it's no longer going to be played. Oslo Christia is not going to be played because it is absolutely banned. The game has announced the Oslo Christia has been banned. For some reason, Oslo Christia has been banned here. No one literally plays Oslo Christia. For some odd reason, they just straight up wanted to ban the Oslo Christia. We never seen anybody want the Oslo Christia. Even, even if someone had to literally play the Oslo, I don't think anybody would be wanting to run this card in a deck. Okay, what was this card in for it to be just banned like that? It wasn't using anything. It wasn't using any decks at all. They just wanted to hit the card. What is going on here? Wow, this is very unfortunate. if I wanted to literally just make a agent deck and needed this card to be used, there's no way I can won the Offlord because it is being banned. It is basically banned, basically. If I wanted to play agents, this went half card in a deck just because that it requires no uses at all. Wow. Just wow. Okay, least but not last, we have the the malice. The malice Q Red Ransom has been officially banned. Okay, you guys are probably thinking, oh yeah, they finally banned a malice card. Why? Why did they banish malice? Huh? It's because malice has been a tier deck for over a. When did this deck come out? Malice? I came about, like I said, came, I'll say about 4 months ago. Yeah, July the 4th. It has been basically, ooh, yeah, I'll say about 4 or 5 months ago that this deck has been out. And this deck has been very, very unstoppable for those couple of past months here. And then the thing is, this is not really the ace in the hole here for Malice here. This isn't even the boss at all. So, wow. I can't believe they absolutely considered hitting the Malice card here. All I know is that some of the Malice cards has been limited to one. Other than that, that's about it. So, wow. This is absolutely good for the Supreme King and the Malice, but not for the Oxlord. The Oxlord is not good. Because, like I said, no one plays the Oxlord. They just want to straight up ban that card for no reason. It's like out of the blue. Out of the blue, this card got hit. Wow. And then the thing is, it doesn't even say what it was used for, what deck did, what cards or what deck it was used in. So basically, you're just saying that this card wasn't in any decks at all. Is this basically just ban it? Wow, I need to be more aware of what cards to put in the deck because basically this is going straight up ban. Wow, this is very unfortunate. Wow. Okay, looks like this was it for the ban list here. Only 3 cards I see. So 3 cards are basically on the ban list here. Okay. Oh, oops, wrong thing. Okay, so guys, I want to see what your reactions are on the ban list and the new selection box here. And I hope you guys liked what you saw here today. And guys, I will be back soon or sooner than later on my other streams here. Hopefully, guys will come to my stream soon once I start back. And absolutely, guys, I really want to know what your reactions are on the ban list and the new car packs that just absolutely came. Hopefully, you guys can leave me some comments as well. I hope to see you guys later on, and goodbye.